Hey Gemini, how are you doing? I thought I'd do another reading for you because, well, in my last video there was 0 likes, and I understand there'll be no likes sometimes, but I'm going to timestamp this by the way, so you know to get to the reading. But yeah, I just looked back on all the readings, not all the readings, but a few of the readings back from my previous stint on YouTube, and yeah, I saw that there's always a dislike on the Gemini video, like always, no matter what, all the time, every time. And I don't know why that is. And so I'm thinking maybe it's an energy thing, maybe I'm just not picking up on Gemini's energy that well. Furthermore, I'm starting to consider whether or not I should be doing it only specific signs. So yeah, let me know if I'm doing something wrong, but I thought that I would just do another reading for you just to kind of feel better about everything. Because I mean they do say, if you can't fix something, pour love all over it, and that will usually fix the problem. So I'm thinking this is a bit of extra love that I'm giving to Gemini. So here's another reading for you. I'll go ahead and get started. So we have got a Celtic cross spread here, and center of the reading we have got the moon card, which can talk about some sort of confusion, not knowing enough, feeling scared, feeling like you don't know enough, just feeling confused, lost. Nothing seems to look clear anymore. This could also be as well though that you are really trying to tap into your intuition, really trying to not be so led and basing your decisions on pure logic all the time. Like you're trying to tap into your intuition, how you feel. You could feel like you're coming into yourself or coming into your own in that sense. Like your psychic skills, you could say, are really being developed. Your senses, past your senses, are kind of becoming more tangible to you, maybe, or make more sense to you. You know, you can actually see how this all works. And so yeah, it could be a lot of that. It could be all of that. But ultimately, to be more decisive with the card, it could just be that you're just feeling a bit lost, and there could be some fears that are coming up. And we do have the Four of Cups as well. So what's crossing you, what's stopping you, maybe kind of getting into this moon energy, could be a lack of satisfaction with results. Maybe you're kind of having a bit of a dark night of the soul in a sense, like you're really trying to find answers and maybe you're just not able to find them. Or maybe it's a case of not necessarily not being able to find there, but just feeling a little bit like the answers that you are getting aren't really what you want to hear, aren't really maybe that satisfying. So just feeling like you want more, and just this dissatisfaction, and maybe even boredom. Maybe your life has come to a bit of a has kind of slowed down in a way. Maybe it's because of the whole pandemic, or can't say the word right. But maybe because of the recent kind of events with regards to global health. Let's put that there. Hopefully that translates to what you think. Well, hopefully you get it. What I'm trying to say. So yeah, it could be that you're just not really getting as much out of life as you may want. You're looking for some excitement. It could also be that you haven't got an offer that you wanted, especially with the Seven of Cups here. It's like you've got like your eyes set on a particular goal. You know you want something in particular, like a particular role, income, or whatever. And maybe it's just you're getting lots of offers. Like you could be getting lots of jobs, kind of, or sorry, businesses offering you positions, but it's like it's not really what you wanted. That's what I'm getting. That it's not what you think you want. Okay, so at the base of the reading, in terms of what inspires you or what's kind of subjective, in your subconscious, We have the Chariot card, which is a lot of good luck, or at least positive vibes. This is a very good news kind of success card. So, yeah, it's like you feel like success is very attainable. Like it's literally, if you only was given the right option, you would take it and you would go with it. But you may feel like you don't have that option, like you don't have that that door open to you yet. You could be feeling that way. It could also be that you're stepping into the unknown for some of you, where you just don't know what to expect. You don't know. Yeah, you just don't know. I'm getting I don't know. You don't know a lot. That's a strong message. That's a very clear message. You don't know. So there's probably a decision that you may need to make, especially with the Seven of Cups here. But either way, it looks like you are energetically well positioned. I feel like you're on the right path. You're in the right position. Continue to follow your heart. Again, there is this tapping into your intuition. The Chariot card is also ruled by Cancer. So there is this, I feel, need for you, or spirit is definitely encouraging you. Need probably is a strong word. I don't even like that word, need. Anxiety. But like, you need, no, I've said it again. But I feel like it would greatly behoove you, and it would definitely help to elevate you even further on your journey in spiritual development, and even and that obviously then also reflects onto your career and everything else in your life, your personal growth. To really tap into your own intuition, your own sense of knowing, your own dreams, like what you want to do, what you want to be. The Chariot card is about kind of seeing something maybe even in the distance that you really want. Do you know what I mean? And maybe you don't even know how you're going to get there. Right now, you've got so many obstacles, possibly. Well, the Chariot card represents this anyway, that you can have so many obstacles in front of you, so many things that pull you from left to right. But no, come hell or high water, you make it work, and so you get what you need to get. So there's definitely a lot of ambition here with you as well that I can see, which I think is definitely a great bonus for you. And then we've got the Knight of Cups in your past. So again, we're looking at another offer. We are also looking at you following your dreams, going after whatever it is that makes you feel happy and creative and expressive and whole. And again, this energy of using other parts or other senses. Maybe you've never really explored your creative side. You know, you've never explored painting or crafting or poetry or philosophy. Hey, let's throw that in there. I don't know, but anything like creative, you may not really have given much energy to that, and I feel like now you maybe have embarked on that journey for some reason, and this could be love related, family related, possibly as well. Potentially here could have something to do with your mother as well. Possibly you have the Empress card here, got the Star card here as well, which again just further confirms to me that you've got a dream, you've got a mission, there's somewhere that you're going that you're excited about, and you feel like you're on path. Like you feel like, yep, I found my lane. Like just need to move forward, and like I think you want to move forward, but maybe there's something that the offers that you've got to enable you to do that are not satisfactory to you. You may have bigger dreams, you know. Somehow with the Four of Cups, it's saying here that you're either rejecting something or dissatisfied with something, or that's happening to you, like where you're not getting the offers that you want, which is kind of all the same thing, isn't it? So your overarching energy here with the Eight of Swords, or what's at the forefront of your mind, is other people's opinions, possibly. And not just other people's opinions, but also just you have so many conflicting thoughts with the Eight of Swords. Like you don't know what's wrong, what's right. Like you feel, that's the moon card, like you're feeling like, I don't know how to move forward right now. That's how you feel. Like, well, this may not resonate with you, but that's what the cards are saying, that there's this focus, and I think there could be a bit of a concern here for you, where you really want to be logical in some way. You may really want to be logical, or there's a concern for you about not being logical. You know, there's a bit of fear maybe of just trusting your intuition and just literally like relying more on it to, and listening more to your intuition to guide you. There could be a bit of fear around that. It could be that, you know, with Gemini, because we have to remember that the Nine of Swords is actually ruled by Gemini. So that Nine of Swords energy is something that Gemini may be, you know, fairly, you know, can definitely relate to, you know, and understands that energy probably quite well. And then we've got the Eight of Swords, which is one card before that. So I think you're just doing kind of what you do naturally. And I think that in terms of always wanting to apply logic to it or think it through, or think of it from many different angles, or trying to figure it out, rather than just feeling it out. So yeah, that's where this indecision's coming in as well. So yeah, in the near future, we've got the Empress card. So it's looking very pretty. So again, it's like the moon card energy is kind of repeating itself again. It's saying, okay, tap into your feminine energy, okay? Recognize the divine feminine in, you know, creation, in recognize the goddess, basically. Respect that and accept that. Maybe because I know for maybe one of my friends who's actually a Gemini, I can definitely see how they might find it difficult to even conceive of God being a woman, or God being even having no gender, because they've kind of always thought that, you know, believed in Abrahamic religions, like, you know, that God is a man, God is male, it's the father, it's the masculine. And I think that when we are evolving as people, as spiritual beings, and we come to the realization of the fact that there's definitely feminine and masculine in this creator, like the more, or creatrix, you know, the more and more you kind of get into it, the more and more you evolve. So it could be that I feel like you're evolving, especially with these beautiful major arcanas everywhere. You've got the moon card, the chariot card, the star card, the empress, the wheel of fortune. That's a lot of major arcanas, and they're all very positive, I think, you know. Absolutely, like totally. The empress card is definitely about being receptive, not doing so much. So, and this is also about you making yourself comfortable. A lot of money could be coming in as well, and allowing money to flow in, really kind of getting into flow with the law of attraction, really becoming what it is that you want to attract. And maybe even looking at your Venus sign as well with the Empress card, to really learn more about how you attract things and what it is that, you know, brings you closer to your divine feminine. That's also the moon as well. Might be worth looking at your moon sign reading, and obviously your moon sign itself, and doing a bit of a read about that, or watch videos to learn more about that. But definitely this is very abundant. This could also be working with people as well, working in a group, I feel, because the Empress often talks about abundance, and there's always the other. So yeah, it's looking really, really good. A lot of stability. And I feel like you're just really coming into your own when it comes to embracing your divine feminine within, and really getting in line and really recognizing that energy that is within you and all around. So it's really, really positive, really, really positive. So yeah, I just feel like you're very aligned right now, but I think you're going to need to be patient. Okay. To wait for maybe this, whatever it is that you do want to come in. Got the Sun card as well, and the The High Priestess as well. Ace of Wands, something new is beginning. So this could be a new job that you're already maybe embarking on, you know. But there is something new here for you, a new start, and it's a positive. It's the Ace of Wands of all things. You've got two aces here now. The Sun card as well. So it is a very positive, I felt, awakening you're going for. Sorry, this reading seems to be a spiritual one. I don't know. But it seems to be going more spiritual than anything else. But yeah, I do feel that there is an awakening kind of happening here for you, especially with the Sun card here now as well. Things are just getting better and better. The more and more you kind of, I think, open up your mind to this, or bring more of the divine feminine into your everyday. And divine feminine is your intuition. It is, you know, what is it? It is your, you know, intuition, feeling into your body, all of your senses. Not kind of reacting, but responding, being patient, going with the flow, and being in a receptive state, receiving, if I haven't said that already. It's also about abundance, expression, and it's also the mother as well. When you think about the mother is nurturing. So it's about being nurturing to yourself and really loving yourself, really kind of going within. This is very inward energy, really going within to find answers, not asking anyone questions, not asking your mum, not asking anyone else anything about anything. This is just about you. It's a very inward thing. And sorry to go on and on. I should put another timestamp, sorry. But just thinking in comparison to masculine energy is very much about projecting outwards, very much being involved with what's out there, you know, which is great when needed. But I think at this point you're understanding that this next push forward is going to be from within you and nothing to do with anyone else's opinion. And I think that's what's kind of bothering you here. Other people's thoughts, what they think, or what, not even so much that they think what you're going to do is bad, but just maybe you just think that they have a certain perception of you, and that you having to maybe reveal maybe different parts of yourself they haven't seen before, and maybe you're concerned about those things. Just keeping the status quo could be an issue as well. Just having to kind of rock the boat, even if it isn't really that bad. There's no Tower card here, you know. So yeah. So we've got the Ace of Cups here for how people see you. People see you as you're in love. People think that you're in love. You found a new love. You found a new passion. You found your calling. You nurture yourself now. You are on a self-love journey. You know, they feel like they can now see the fruits maybe of the self-love and nurturing that you've been putting in, or they can see the benefits, I feel, or the outcome of you kind of going inward, and that is kind of paid off, and you're now kind of I feel like you're just kind of sprouting this newness. It's now becoming visible, whereas it maybe has been a lot of inward things going on. It's now kind of showing on the outside. I hope that's clear, sorry. Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups for what you fear or what you hope for. So obviously this is probably what you're not hoping for, which is loss, not having, feeling left out in the cold to an extent, not having people. Are you having to leave people behind? Let me turn off this thing, because 1 moment, sorry. Hey, sorry about that. So yeah, for me this looks like loss. So maybe it's kind of a case of you having to let things go as you choose this new kind of approach to things. You're having to maybe make a decision on who stays and who goes. Yeah. So maybe that's what this is all about, is that you are going to have to cut some people out in order, or cut some things out in order to move forward. And I don't think you want to be that person that does that. But this talks about regret as well. So like not wanting to regret things. Because you will be heartbroken. You will be, this. I'm not saying that you will be, but you may feel that you will be. It'd be a very sad time. You feel it will be. It might not be, but you may feel that it's just really going to be sad if you don't make the right choice. But Spirit's got the Wheel of Fortune here for you as the outcome. So it's like, as you make this choice, it's going to be a good one. Let's just clarify that. Yeah, patience. I was waiting for the Hangman to come out. Yeah. And I was talking about values. So yeah, this is the status quo with the Hierophant card here. But yeah, sorry, as I was saying, the Wheel of Fortune is all about good luck and opportunities. So again, we are looking at you. You have actually got a good opportunity coming, and it could be with a government organization, or kind of an established, very well established organization. Yeah. So that could be anything from the church through to, working for the government, or Cadbury's chocolate, anything that's established, that's even forms part of the culture, especially, or for your country, would definitely be represented by the Hierophants. It could be something like that, or something that is personally kind of in line with your own beliefs. Seven of Swords again. Yeah. Now, this card can represent self-sabotage and also sabotaging somebody else, but could also mean sneaking away from something, disappearing. And then we've got the Hangman. Which is about patience and gaining a new perspective. And sometimes it talks about sacrifice. So I don't think you want to look bad. That's what these cards are telling me as well, that you kind of don't want to be public about this. You don't want to look bad. The Hierophant card is about kind of also, can be about keeping up with the Joneses in a way, or can have that kind of energy about it too. And then the Hangman is often, can also, well, the whole image comes from the times where they would actually hang someone upside down as a form of punishment for a certain amount of time, publicly, so they could literally gain a new perspective. And I think as well, it's horrible punishment, but also it was like a shameful thing, and like it was like kind of making them stand there and like be humiliated. I'm not saying it's going to happen to you, I'm just trying to explain with the card, a bit of history about the card. So it's about having done something wrong and having to kind of maybe own up to it. But ultimately it is about a bit about shame as well, and wanting to, so there's those kind of energies there, which makes me think that is what this is. It could also mean, but there's no need for you to feel shame. You are making the right decision here with the Hierophant card. Yes, sometimes we can't always do things in a way that everyone will agree with. Okay. And I think you're finding it harder in a way because you want to look after everyone. Two, you really care about these people by the looks of it. Like you really care about it, but there's like this thing that you need to do. And this could be that you're sneaking away from a whole company and going to a new company or starting your own business. But either way, there's a change, especially with the Knight of Cups. There's a change here, and the change is you're following your heart. So yeah, I will say absolutely go for it. The outcome is the ten of coins, the wheel, the wheel of fortune. Sorry, the wheel of fortune, which is a 10, which just talk about endings, completions, and you, yeah, moving on to bigger and better things. So your world is opening up for you. So I definitely got the energy for you as well, that there's an expansion, there's something opening up. This could be for your, this could be that your inner growth has kind of pushed this, made, kind of created this situation. It could also be that as you move forward, that inner growth is inevitable and exponential. So yeah, I think you just need to kind of find peace with what you think other people are going to think. Really kind of challenge the thoughts that you might be having that are making you really question this, and honoring those thoughts, question them, really kind of having a talk with yourself. Sorry, I'm not encouraging any like insanity, but come on, Gemini, I know you do the whole talking to yourself thing. I'm a Virgo, we do this, it's all right, it's between me and you. But yeah, really kind of questioning those thoughts that you're having, to see whether or not they are true and what they're founded in, which would also be quite telling. It's kind of like shadow work, basically. Unfortunately, sorry to give you a bit of shadow work, homework, but yeah, that's what it's kind of looking like you may need to do to help you kind of come to peace with decisions that you're making to move forward. All right, so I love you. Take good care, and I'll speak to you next time. All right, bye.